Pete Sampras, a tennis legend, retired in 2003 following a dazzling career that saw him win an incredible 14 major titles and be inducted into the International Hall of Fame. Pete Sampras, the tennis legend, has changed dramatically in appearance over the past 20 years since giving up the game. The 52-year-old left the game in 2003, having had an incredible career that saw him rise to the top of the global player rankings. Sampras made 18 final appearances in his career and won 14 major Grand Slam titles. His first victory came against Andre Agassi at the 1990 US Open, while he also went out on a high against the same opponent on the same stage 12 years later. Sampras also claimed the world #1 ranking in 1993, a position he held for 286 weeks. And the man who was so often Tim Henman's nemesis was recently snapped sporting a very different look on his morning coffee run. Having been clean-shaven during his playing career, he now has a short, stubbly beard, while he no longer boasts the dark, curly hair he used to. Sampras' outfit was also very different to usual. Sampras, a 7-time Wimbledon singles champion, opened up about his decision to retire back in 2019. Speaking in his biography, Pete Sampras, Greatness Revisited, the American said, "I had to figure out what was next with my tennis. I was unsure of how to feel. The night I won the Open, I took a plane home and relaxed. After 2 or 3 months, I was preparing for Australia and discussing my future with Coach Paul Annacone, but I wasn't emotionally prepared. So I felt I would see how I felt about playing Indian Wells or Miami in 2003. I was still hitting balls, but just didn't want to do the work it took for the reward at the end. It just seemed unbalanced to me. I didn't feel like doing the practice or the gym work. I just said something that I'm not really sure how to explain. When I watched Leighton Hewitt play a first-round match at Wimbledon in Palm Desert in 2003, I knew I was going to retire because that was the last place I wanted to be. I realized then that I was done." Sampras was eventually inducted into the International Tennis Hall of Fame in 2007. Asked how he viewed his glittering career, he added, "Being the best in the game for almost half of my career meant a lot to me. I approached it in a humble and particular manner that suited my style. I thought I was a gifted player with a big game that put guys on edge. I simply made an effort to act in a very modest manner, controlling my emotions, and setting a positive example for children in terms of behavior. That was important to me, and at the same time that is who I am. I let my racket do the talking and played big matches well, and I felt that the bigger the match was, the better I am."